The Champions League is over for us, but our season is way beyond finished. Hello everyone, Mr. Yi here, and today we're going to take a look at Barcelona's 4-1 victory against Huesca in the Camp Nou. Despite Huesca being a team residing in the relegation zone, Koeman showed zero sense of casualness by fielding the same players that started in Paris last week. The only slight difference is this time Messi is deployed deeper than usual with Griezmann, leaving Dembele to be the sole projectile up front. La Liga looked like an impossible target for us for much of the season, but fortunately for us, Diego Simeone's team is currently suffering from a minor setback in form. The recent draw with Getafe means we're just 4 points behind the league leaders. If we can get a good result in the second leg matchup against Atletico and Real Madrid, there is definitely a good chance we can reclaim our La Liga title. Huesca tried to contain us with a 5-3-2 formation. Their fullbacks will try to contain our wingbacks in the wide areas, whilst the 3 center backs in the midfield will congest the center to contain our front three. When Huesca are in possession, they will play the ball quickly towards their strikers to catch us on the counter, primarily for the flanks. And full credit to Huesca, they did create some really good opportunities. Their first opportunity came within just the second minute, when Mir received a pass from Fierro, but his shot was saved by Ter Stegen. This counter exposed one of the primary setbacks when playing with a back three. Since the wingbacks are responsible for providing their team's attacking width, they may not be able to retrieve fast enough all the time to assist the back three, and that can be lethal against tougher oppositions. Fortunately for us, Huesca were not able to capitalize on the relatively high number of chances they created based on their possession, and we eventually overpowered them with the sheer quality of our players. Compared to our match against Paris Saint-Germain, our attacks were quite evenly spread out. Huesca did frustrate us on multiple occasions, but most of the time, we were able to win the second ball to maintain possession, which allowed us to dominate possession in the opposition half for most of the game. And that is how our first goal arrived. Mingueza intercepts Fierro's pass towards Mir for Dest, who passes the ball to Busquets, allowing the Spanish international to direct the ball to Messi. And the Argentine was able to get his goal to celebrate his 767th appearance for the club, putting him on equal terms with Xavi Hernandez. Huesca could have equalized when Matthew was able to unleash a shot inside the box after receiving a clever backfield from Mir, but Ter Stegen was able to deny him with a great save. We managed to breach Huesca's tight defense when Messi played Alba in with a great pass, but the latter's shot was denied by the crossbar. But just 2 minutes later, Griezmann was somehow given a ridiculous amount of time and space outside the box, which allowed the Frenchman to put us 2-0 up with an absolute rocket. But right before halftime, we conceded a penalty when Huesca once again caught us on the quick counter. But to be honest, I am quite confused by the referee's decision. Yes, Ter Stegen did have some sort of contact with Mir, but the striker was never in control of the ball, nor did he seem to touch it. But the referee was so adamant that he didn't even bother to watch a replay, and Huesca was able to get their goal right before halftime. Dembele this match wasn't given as much opportunities as our previous match. Huesca nullified him by surrounding him with multiple players whenever he had the ball, causing all his passing and finishing options to be cut off. But the Frenchman was still able to create a corner that allowed Mingueza to score his first goal in La Liga, effectively sealing our 3 points of the game. Huesca could have pulled the game closer during another counter, but Mir somehow put Escrichi's pass over the bar with his shoulder. We ultimately got our 4th goal in the final minutes when we caught Huesca on the counter. Messi was once again able to unleash a comfortable shot in his favorite area. The ball took a lucky deflection on its way to escape the fingertips of Fernandez. The game ended shortly afterwards, and we are now on a 4-game winning streak in La Liga. We successfully got our 3 points and maintain our footsteps with Atletico Madrid, but we also must realize our wide areas are very vulnerable to counters, especially those that involve long balls. Huesca, despite only having less than a third of the possession, was still able to create several decent opportunities, but luckily for us, they were only able to capitalize themselves on one occasion. If we don't address this quickly, then we may pay the ultimate price again when we face Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid in the coming 2 months. However, if our 2 most capable center backs, Piqué and Araujo, can remain fit by then we no longer need to waste De Jong's talent in the center back position. Our fixtures against the Madrid Giants will be crucial in deciding our La Liga title hopes this season. But before we worry about them, we need to ensure we don't drop any unnecessary points in the first place. If we can win the double this season can no doubt be considered as beyond successful. So please leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comment section down below. I'll do my best to respond and improve myself. Thank you for watching.
I need you to listen, I need you to hear.